in memory of the late Tom Mallon of the St. Bonine Killeavy team, who died recently. Tom was involved with underage football with his own club and with the county. Yes, J. Goro Anam Ursal Gala. Vanagame or Shasua Karja, Pahanya, Oran Nashington, the Heron, Oran the Vain, Agus by Oran the Vain, and a Haldwin New, and Evelyn New Wachain, O Flashy Vela Hanarigage. Our national anthem, Oran the Vain, sung for us today by Eileen Mockian of the Silverbridge Harps Club.
As the ball's thrown in there by Jimmy McKee. 4, Patrick McQuaid. Number 5, Michael McNeeson. 6, Stephen McConville. As Jamar Hall has the ball here in the early stages for Forkhill. And Jamar has got off to, and that's 11 seconds. We have 11 seconds only played when Jamar Hall got the ball over the bar. Excellent start for Forkhill. We'll just continue on with the Annaghmore team. Number 5, Michael McNeese. 6, Stephen McConville. 7, Shea Reevy. 8, Michael McQuaid. 9, Daniel McQuaid. 2 McQuaid brothers in midfield there. Number 10 is Michael McConville. 11, Owen McCormick. 12, Matthew Willis. 13, Kieran McEwer. 14, Oisin McEwer. 15, Conor McCann. And The Forkhill team also starting as selected as Jamar Hall, again looking very, very dangerous in the opening stages here, and that's another point. And we played 50 seconds here in this championship semi-final, and Jamar Hall, it's Jamar Hall 2, it's Annaghmore 0, and it's a superb young player, Jamar, and he's got the 2 points for Forkhill here in the early stage. Just to run through the team that's representing Peadar O'Dornans of Forkhill: number 1, Sean McDonald; 2, Brendan Merkin; 3, Patrick Burns; 4, Cathal Adams; 5, Michal Burns; 6, Padraig Toner; 7, James Shannon; 8, Stephen Sheridan the captain; 9, Michael Keenan; 10, Owen Donaghy; 11, Cormac Toner; 12, Brendan McCoy; 13, Barry Shannon; 14, Kieran Smith; and his 15, that man Jamar Hall, who needs no introduction, having got the opening 2 points of the game. So wonderful start here for the Forkhill men. They overcame the challenge of Cullyhanna seconds in the last round of the quarter final, and they're on the attack here again in the form of Barry Shannon, the former Armagh man. And as Barry Shannon scored a point, and we haven't played 2 minutes here, and it's 3 points to no score in favour of the men from Forkhill. An absolutely blistering start from the Division 3 champions. Annaghmore have been enjoying a superb season in Division 2. They've secured promotion. They'll play senior football next year. In fact, neither of these 2 teams will be involved in the junior championship next year. Forkhill will be at intermediate, Annaghmore will be in senior, but certainly Annaghmore are receiving the fright of their life in the early stages here in the athletic grounds, as Conor McCann for Annaghmore looks to get them back on an even keel, and that ball's passed out there towards the middle. It won't go quite as far as number 7, Shea Reevy, but picked up now by Stephen McConville, the centre half back, and he plays this over. I think it's McCormick there on the ball. Yes, Owen McCormick. Owen McCormick driving forward, and he's been accused, in fact more than accused, he's been adjudged to foul the ball, and that will be an opportunity for Forkhill to clear their lines here, and they're enjoying a magnificent start. Cormac Toner on the ball now for the Forkhill men, and they build here down the stand side of the goal, and here's Michael Keenan. Michael Keenan's now played the ball forward. Forkhill well on top here in the early stages, particularly in the forward line. It's Kieran Smith now, and Kieran Smith has played the ball across. That's an excellent pass. That's as far as number 7, James Shannon. Jamar Hall again. Can he get the hat-trick of points in the first 5 minutes here? Jamar is blocked down this time. Blocked down and picked up by Michael McConville for Annaghmore, and perhaps Annaghmore will be able to calm matters down now. Certainly hit by a bombshell here in the early stages here. The athletic grounds. We played 3 minutes. We played 3 minutes with 3 points for Forkhill. The South Armagh men lead as the Division 2 runners-up look to get back into the game here, and they have Conor McCann on the ball. Conor McCann continues on, and Conor McCann has kicked a point. A very bright opening here. Some wonderful stuff in the early stages, and that's Annaghmore back within 2 points. Conor McCann, fine score for Annaghmore. And just folks, with approximate attendance of 1,300 here in the athletic grounds, they enjoyed the 1,300 who paid in here got full value for their money in the last game. A fantastic match between Chernogue and St Paul's. Chernogue pulling away just at the end there, but 1,300 enjoying it here in the athletic grounds. We hope that you're enjoying it on Armagh TV, and of course we thank all our donors, and hope that you're enjoying the pictures. You enjoyed the last game. This game has begun in some fine style, and we hope that continues as Matthew Willis kicks the ball down towards Oisin McKeever. Oisin McKeever has the ball, and that's played on now to Michael McConville. McConville advances towards goal. Does he have space to get a shot away? No, he's been effectively blocked down, and Forkhill have the opportunity to clear. Really blistering start here on the athletic grounds. Plenty of scores. We've had a fantastic game earlier at 3 o'clock in the intermediate championship, and lists is shaping up to be another excellent tussle in the junior championship. And of course it was commented probably between the games that really all the football in terms of quality encounters and tight matches in the Armagh Championship so far has been played in the junior and intermediate. The senior quarter-finals were a bit of a damp squib, of the truth be told, a couple of weekends ago, but we'll have the semi-finals next weekend between Cross and Mahery and St Patrick's and Ballymacnabb, and hopefully they'll be better in the quarter-finals as the ball's kicked over towards Owen McCormick. Owen's won the ball a lot in the opening 5 minutes. He's played that forward, and a possible nudge in the back there, but Oisin McKeever's got away with it, and he's got an opportunity here, looking to get onto the right foot. He does so, but he tails it off to the left and wide, and so it's now a chance to draw breath here. 3 points to Forkhill, 1 point to Annaghmore. Don't forget, folks, get your comments in on Twitter and Facebook. Twitter handle at armagh_gaa and the armagh-gaa page on Facebook. Get your comments in there. Let us know what you think of the opening stages. No doubt you'll have been impressed by Forkhill and the Jamar Hall's couple of early points and the score then from Barry Shannon. And let us know where you're watching it. You're watching it in foreign climes or nearer to home. Let us know. Great, wonderful day for football here in the athletic grounds for the end of September, as that ball's contested there by Kieran Smith for Forkhill, but it's Annaghmore able to emerge, and that'll be Mickey McQuaid who kicks the ball forward. And Annaghmore both teams must be playing going into this game with an awful lot of confidence. Matthew Willis was fouled there, and he knocks a wayward pass, and that'll go out over the end line. Yes, Annaghmore, really unusual situation that we have a team playing the junior championship that's been promoted, and we playing senior football against Crossmaglen and the likes next season, but they're probably one of the shock outfits of the league season, certainly in Armagh. They beat Annaghmore a couple of weeks ago in what was effectively a promotion play-off, and they are certain of their place in the senior championship. But before they head out to play with the big boys, they'll be wanting to get a little bit of silverware under their belts, and the 3 times in their history, of course, Annaghmore have been junior championship. The latest was in 2003, and they'll be looking to mark a decade since that game by regaining the junior championship. As there's a foul there on Owen Donaghy, and that'll be a free kick to Forkhill. Get the comments in, folks, after 7 minutes here in the athletic grounds at armagh_gaa, Armagh-gaa Facebook page as well. Let us know where you're watching the match from, as Forkhill have attempt a lengthy free kick from all of at least 50 metres out the field. Not sure if it wide yet, actually. Well, maybe it would a wayward pass that went over the end line, but certainly the accuracy in the early stages has been fantastic, and that's a fine kick from Stephen Sheridan, but it's been caught very well, and that's a foul, and Annaghmore will have a free kick and a chance to clear their lines. And Annaghmore have settled now. They've got a little more into the game. It's a blistering start from Forkhill, but Jamie McDonald's picked the ball over on the terrace side of the pitch, and he's got plenty of space, and he's able to kick the ball forward. It does so look like a foul there on Conor McCann. The referee didn't quite agree, but Annaghmore can continue here. Michael McNeese has had a shot, and that's hit the post, and it's gone bouncing out, and a let off there for Forkhill, but in fact that's a foul, and it's going to be a free kick for Annaghmore, and they'll have an opportunity now to get back within a point. Difficult free, about 20 metres from goal. It looks like Owen McCormick's going to have a look at this one. Only about 10 metres in from the sideline. Difficult angle, but he'll be hoping to kick this one over. Of course, thank you all for donating your £1 and joining us on Armagh TV. We hope you're enjoying the day's football. Hope you're enjoying it as much as we are. A fantastic game earlier, and Owen McCormick got the effort there, and it looks good, and the umpire agrees, and that is a point for Owen McCormick from a free. And so now it's Annaghmore 2 points, Forkhill 3, and the difficulty that the North Armagh men were in the early stages. They look to have overcome the worst of it, and they're very much back on the game with 9 minutes played. Of course, Annaghmore here, this is their 5th, would you believe, championship match of the season. They beat Pearse Oaks in the preliminary round 3-9 to 6 points. They were put very much to the pin of their collar, and in fact, by all accounts, quite lucky to escape against Lissummon in the first round proper. 7 points all that night. Bit of a shock that the Division 3 team was drew with Annaghmore, but the Annaghmore men won comfortably in the replay against Lissummon, and then they also a comfortable victory by 3-12 to 8 points against Ballyhagan. So they've come here in rich vein of form as Stephen Sheridan attacks here. Sheridan is in a bit of space. Will he have a go for a shot? Sheridan has put that one wide, it seems. Yes, Stephen Sheridan, the former Armagh minor number 21 star, but he kicked that one wide, and it'll be the goalkeeper Matthew McNeese who will take over now, and he'll kick the ball out for Annaghmore. Referee Jimmy McKee, of course, the famed inter-county official over the years, and that ball's been kicked out, and it looked like Owen McCormick might have got a push in the back, but no, the referee didn't agree, and that's taken for Michael Cannon's kicked the ball in towards Jamar Hall. Will have it all to do to get to that one. He won't quite manage it, and the ball's been shepherded out by Jamie McDonald. game's calmed down a little. We had a fast and furious start, but more tame over the last 6 or 7 minutes in the athletic grounds as Matthew McNeice signals in frustration. I'm not sure if that was at the referee or at his own players for not making the run. The referee, Jimmy McKee, encouraging to hurry up, and he has done so, and he's kicked it out, and that's well caught. Excellent catch there by Daniel McQuaid. 2 McQuaids at midfield, and well won there by the Forkhill defender, and they'll come down the stand side of the goals here on the athletic grounds, stand side of the pitch rather, and out for a sideline, and that will be Shea Reevy to take the ball. And Shea, I think he's one of the few players in the Annaghmore team who doesn't have a brother. There's lots of others. We have McCormick's, we have McKeevers, we have McNeice's, we have McQuaid's, all for Annaghmore. Shea's on his own when it comes to his family, but I'm sure he'll still have a great game no matter. That's a good ball. It's played well up to Michael McConville and Owen McCormick. He's another one of the brothers. His brother John on the bench for Annaghmore. I'm sure he'll be hoping to come on to make an impact later on in the game. Owen McCormick goes about 10 metres further with that ball at the discretion of the referee. And I don't think he's going to go at the post. He's about 50 metres from goal. He's looking for somebody to kick it short too. Cleared it competently in, and that's gone to Kieran McKeever. And McKeever has kicked it wide. Kicked it over to the right and wide, and it's still 3 points to Forkhill, 2 points to Annaghmore, and we're delighted to have you along with us here on Armagh TV. Thank you very much for your donation of £1 to watch the game, and we hope that you're enjoying. I hope you enjoyed the previous game, and of course with plenty more championship action. The games are coming thick and fast. Next week we'll have hopefully 3 live games: Friday nights, Saturday nights, Sunday afternoon. Senior championship semi-finals, intermediate finals. There'll be a junior final the following week. There's a junior final out in front of us this afternoon. It's all busy on Armagh TV, and we're delighted to be able to take these games to you, streaming to the Gaels home and abroad. As Daniel McQuaid has that ball now. He's played it over to Oisin McKeever. Oisin McKeever cuts in towards goal dangerously. Oisin McKeever's on and that was a great save from McKeever, but the ball's in the back of the net. The ball is in the back of the net. I think that was Oisin McKeever. There was initially a great save made. It was Oisin McKeever cut in along the end line. He had a shot, it was saved, but I think it was Oisin who managed to get the ball to the net, and that is an important goal early, and that's the absolutely fantastic start of Forkhill. That seems like quite some time ago, because we've played about 11 or 12 minutes here. We've played 13 minutes in fact in the athletic grounds, and Annaghmore have taken the lead. The Division 2 promoted side, Division 2 runners up, have taken the lead here, and that was the goal from Oisin McKeever, and it's now Annaghmore 1-2, Forkhill 3 points. And Annaghmore very much having the best. Here's Jamar Hall again. Jamar been the danger man in the first couple of minutes. He's laid that ball off effectively so to Brendan McCoy. McCoy looking for the pass. McCoy's found Stephen Sheridan. Stephen Sheridan will be looking to settle his team again. That ball's played out to Barry Shannon. Barry Shannon, the former Drummond team man, he would have played county finals at senior level in his past. He's looking to play one in junior for Forkhill now. He's looking to try and get them to that promised land. Of course, Forkhill haven't won the junior championships in 1981. 32 years on, they look to right that particular wrong and have a free here, and that was Padraig Toller who was fouled, and this will be an opportunity to get back within a point. Julie O'Donoghue's watching us, and she says good luck Forkhill / Pat Conlon. Pat Conlon, the manager of the Forkhill side. So Julie obviously has her eye out on eye out for his charges, as number 13 Barry Shannon looks to take the free kick here, and he does so, and it looks fairly accurate, and yes, the umpires are happy with that one. And with 14 minutes played here in the athletic grounds, it's Annaghmore 1-2, and 4 points to Forkhill. Barry Shannon with 2, and Jamar Hall with 2, and that's the first point from a free for Forkhill. And they'll be glad to have got back. Pat Conlon will be glad that his men have got a score after struggling a little over the last 10 minutes. And that ball's been played, and Forkhill will have a sideline ball here. And it looks like Padraig Toner's going to take that. Yes, he's taking that relatively short. It's gone to Michael Keenan now. Keenan's transferred it to Barry Shannon. Barry Shannon seems to be operating out around the middle of the field. He's 13 is back. He's not playing as an orthodox corner forward by any stretch of the imagination. Padraig Toner's kicked that in, but it'll be an Annaghmore free. And Jimmy McKee just making sure that things are done correctly there. Don't forget to get the comments in on Twitter and Facebook, folks, at armagh_GA. That's an excellent tackle there from the Forkhill man. He's been fouled, and a great interception there from Cahill Adams. And just update you, those people in Armagh, in the ladies senior football final from Croke Park at the minute. It's Cork 1-8, Monaghan 1-8. 12 minutes to go in that one. Two great games taking place here at the moment. One in Croke Park, one in the athletic grounds in the TMET Armagh Junior Championship semi-final as Barry Shannon comes out to take the free kick. Of course, Barry Fagan, he's watching from Swansea. He says it's great watching Forkhill and Swansea, Mon the village, and Barry Shannon. And Barry Shannon will have no doubt caused great delight in the Welsh Valleys for Barry Fagan, because he's put the ball over the bar, and we've equalised it now. 2 frees in a row there from Barry Shannon, and it's Forkhill 5 points, Annaghmore 1-2. As Matthew McNeese will kick the ball out. I think I'm correct in saying, of course, that Matthew was involved with the minor panel in 2009. Apologies if that's in, but the ball's kicked in, more importantly perhaps, by Patrick Burns towards Jamar Hall. That ball's hopped over Jamar, and but he was being pushed, he was being impeded, and that'll be a free kick. Jamar Hall, a real danger man. I know I'd watched him a little in the league. I watched a fair bit of Junior A football this season, and I have to say that having seen Jamar playing in the league match up in Cullyhan, I really thought that he was the best player in that division. Some fine talent and show throughout the year, but Jamar Hall is a real live wire, superb footballer, and he had perhaps a relatively quiet game against Cullyhan in the last round, but Forkhill did enough. They were deserved victors that day. They got the goals at the right time. 2-10 to 0-7. They got his Barry Shannon looks to get his 3rd point from a free, his 4th and all, and Barry Shannon's made absolutely no mistake there. Very experienced player, and he'll be a very important player, no doubt, for Forkhill over the course of this match. And they'll be hoping. Forkhill, of course, this is the first time they've had opposition from outside the south of the county and their neighbours. In fact, their 2 matches so far have been from sides from the same parish of Lower Creggan. They beat Newtown in the first round, and they beat St Pat's seconds by 9 points in Silver Bridge in the quarter final. So now they have to travel to the Cathedral City and play Annaghmore, and they're doing fairly well so far, no doubt about it, even though they've been operating at a division less. Here's Kieran Smith on the ball. This is out to Stephen Sheridan. Stephen Sheridan, he kicked it high, but it didn't quite. It certainly had the height, had the distance, didn't have quite the direction there, and that ball has trailed off harmlessly wide. And it'll be McNeese to kick the ball out. Paul Canning's delighted. He says this is a great start from Forkhill. Keep our little lads from the boys in Perth, Western Australia. So literally the other side of the world. We hope that we're delighted to have you along, Paul Canning, and I hope that you enjoy the game. You might enjoy the fact that Michael McNeese is attacking here with some menace. In fact, he's run through the hole and he's played it off, and this is an opportunity here, and a great save from Matthew Willis. Well done to Sean McDonald. That was an excellent stop. And now it looks like Forkhill gonna. That was a real opportunity for Annaghmore. It was a great run, a fantastic run from Michael McNeese. The Forkhill defence parted a little like the Red Sea in front of Moses. And to be honest, at this stage, Annaghmore and red, and that ball's been booted over towards the middle. And this is very, very dangerous, but it's dropped down. And it was Michael McConville there. He tried to flash the ball to the net, but it's gone wide. He was under severe pressure with the players advancing towards him, and he wasn't able to direct the ball towards goal. And that's so it's still here with about 19 minutes in fact played here on the athletic grounds. We have a player down for an injury. 19 minutes played, and it's Forkhill 6 points, Annaghmore 1-2. Yes, it's Patrick Burns is down there for Forkhill. Oh no, it's not. So somebody's down anyway for Forkhill. Don't worry, they're receiving the requisite treatment, and hopefully they'll be able to carry on there. It might be Barry Shannon actually, which would be a huge concern, as Barry's been in fine scoring form so far. He's got 3 frees, he's got 1 from play, and we have Maria's watching Forkhill. She's tweeted us just watching Forkhill in the semi-final. Wish she was there. Hon the Toners. This seems to be the new parlance now. The Hon the banner was being no doubt shed in the nightclubs of Dublin last night as Clare won the Liam McCarthy Cup. But we're concerned more with the Armagh, the TMET Armagh Junior Championship this afternoon as Padraig Toner picks it up. No doubt Marie will be delighted with that. And that ball's been played in down towards the full forward line, and little confusion there, was Kieran Smith's emerged with it. He's out 45 minutes from goal, but he had the James Shannon overlapping. Shannon, is he going to have a go with the right foot? He's had a go, but I don't think it's going to quite make it. No, but a 45, in fact, 45 awarded by the referee. So this will be another opportunity for the Forkhill men, and I would have thought that'll be Barry Shannon who'll come out to take this. Perhaps Jamar Hall, yes, in fact Jamar Hall seems to be walking towards it. And yes, that'll be Jamar Hall on the ball. And he'll take the 45. Fairly central. He'll have if he strikes this well, he'll have every opportunity of putting it over the bar and giving his side a 2-point lead. Very enjoyable game thus far. We had unfortunately the game on Friday night very one-sided. Clonmore got the best of Cleavey seconds. This one's an awful lot closer, and that ball dropped short, but still the chance for and that's been converted over the bar. It was caught by Brendan McCoy. The ball dropped short from Jamar Hall's 45. Brendan McCoy got a hold of it, and he stuck it over the bar expertly so. And that's 4 points in a row for Forkhill. And Annaghmore, it's a game. It's gone in fits and starts this game. Brilliant opening period for Forkhill. Annaghmore then got into the game. They scored 1-2 without reply, but the last 4 points have gone to South Armagh men, and they'll be very, very happy with this situation as Barry Shannon attacks with menace. Shannon being held up there, perhaps illegally so. Yes, the referee agrees it. Now the number 3, Shane Smith, is suggesting, I think, that it was that Shannon was more the aggressor, but that's not the way that experienced inter-county referee Jimmy McKee saw it. And Shannon had the opportunity to put his side 3 points clear. Annaghmore would have gone into this game fairly strong favourites. You know, certainly you can't ignore the form that they've shown in Division 2. But Forkhill, another team playing with confidence, and they're certainly giving the North Armagh men their fill of it. And that's another point from that man, Barry Shannon. That's his 4th free, his 5th in all. And certainly the accuracy of Barry Shannon's frees are very much a feature of this first half. And they have led to a 3-point lead for Forkhill, 8 points to 1-2. And don't forget, folks, get the comments in Facebook and Twitter at Armagh_GEA on the Twitter. And ball's kicked out by McNeese. That's a good kick out towards the middle of the field. But fielded under little enough pressure by Michael Keane, if truth be told. He's played it towards Jamar Hall. Jamar's over in the corner. He'll do well to fashion opportunity, but he had greater speed than his opponent, and he's fisted it over the bar. And I wonder, was that the right option? Because I think it was Cormac Toner that was advancing over on the other side, heading towards goal, and had Jamar seen him and fisted the ball over towards Toner, we may well have been talking about a goal for the Forkhill men. As it stands, they'll have to settle for the points. And of course now it's 9 points to Forkhill, 1-2 to Annaghmore, and of course that means 9 scores to Forkhill, only 3 to Annaghmore, and really that does show that the dominant team in the first 23 minutes of this TMET Armagh Junior Championship semi-final are the South Armagh lads, are the Division 3A champions. But Annaghmore, I'm sure they'll be looking to get back into this game. And here's Kieran McKeever on the ball, and he has kicked the point from play. That's an excellent score, and that means that there's only 3 points between the sides now. That's the 3rd point of the game for Annaghmore. They've also had the goal. That was Oisin McKeever, Kieran's brother, got the goal. Kieran's now got a point, and that's Annaghmore back into the game. And it looks actually, it's perhaps an indication of the manner in which this game has gone so far, that it looks like a sub is being readied for on the Annaghmore team. It's a number 23. Unfortunately, look at my programme, I don't actually have a number 23, but I can spot the 21 there, Daniel McGilly's, he's warming up as well. So perhaps subs are imminent on the Annaghmore side. And this will be a sideline ball for, in fact, Barry Shannon's having to jump over advertising hoardings over on the terrace side of the pitch to retrieve that football. But now he has the ball back. He's back onto the playing surface and looking to take this sideline kick for Forkhill. Almost 25 minutes gone, and what's been a very enjoyable first half of football in the TMET Armagh Junior Championship semi-final. All eyes in this game in Clonmore. I wonder, would they secretly admit that they wouldn't mind playing their neighbours and near rivals in the junior final? It'd be certainly one of those games that'd be wonderful to win, an absolute disaster to lose. But Forkhill will have plenty to say before that can be confirmed. And there's Kieran Smith. Kieran Smith, perhaps a little harsh. Smith had judged him over carried the ball, and it's Annaghmore free. Smith was under a fair deal of pressure, not illegal pressure by any stretch of the imagination. The ball's been kicked out, and there's Matthew Willis. No, but Jimmy McKee's not content with that. He wants the ball taken from a proper position. He wasn't ready for the free, and it'll be Annaghmore now to take the free again. 3 points in it in the early stages here, as that's picked up by Michael McConville. Michael McConville plays the ball down along the line, and well fielded there by Oisin McKeever. And McKeever under pressure, and that's a free again, and he's played it in towards Conor McCann. Conor McCann's beating his man. Conor McCann advances menacingly towards goal, and he's fisted it over, and that was no, it's a free. In fact, it's a free. The referee's already awarded the free for Annaghmore. There was an infringement out the field, and this looks like a very scoreable opportunity for the North Armagh men. Owen McCormick is he's awaiting the ball. I think it's Owen that's going to take that. He got a free earlier on, and I suspect that this will be his second free of the match, and I suspect that before we have too much longer here in the athletic grounds, that the score will be 1-4 to 9 points. Don't forget, folks, get the comments in on Twitter and Facebook. Twitter handle at armagh_GAA. On the armagh-gaa Facebook page, you can also pick up your comments from there. Hope that you're enjoying this match here on Armagh TV. We're certainly enjoying bringing it to you this weekend. The third game of the weekend is Old McCormick. Tops that ball over the bar. And as I predicted, it's now Annaghmore 1-4, Forkhill 9 points. Looks like Sean McDonald, the Forkhill goalkeeper, he's going to be kicking it out. Only 3 minutes to go before the break, and I suppose the Paul Cullen actually looks like he's about to come in for Annaghmore. He looks like he's being readied, and I suspect that his introduction is imminent. But there's the ball kicked out towards midfield, flicked on by I think it might have been Stephen Sheridan there, but in any event, that's Owen Donaghy. Donaghy kicked the ball in towards Hull, but it's been cut out effectively by Shane Smith. Shane Smith would have played a bit of football for Armagh, of course, former Armagh senior panellist, certainly the full back here for Annaghmore, very experienced campaigner. And that's a free to Annaghmore. And yes, here's the substitution. First substitution of the game after only 27 minutes is Paul Cullen. It goes to show that certainly Forkhill have given the Division 2 runners-up plenty to think about in this first half, and they've introduced number 18 Paul Cullen. He's replaced number 4 Patrick McQuaid. I suppose a measure of the difficulty which the Forkhill full forward line are given to their Annaghmore opponents, that there's been a substitution made in the corner back position at this stage. Here's the other corner back, Jimmy McDonald. He's well advanced in the field. He's passed it on. That wasn't pumped forward, but it'll be cut out by the Forkhill goalkeeper, who passes it over, just about gets it as far as Patrick Burns. And Patrick Burns been held. I think we're 1 minute to play of injury time at the end of the 30. We've played about 28 and a half thus far. Very open game of football. Really enjoyable fair here in the athletic grounds as James Shannon takes the ball forward. Poor ball from Shannon. Very, very poor ball. And that's Michael McNeese has cut that out very effectively. And then he's played a poor ball himself. And Porter Toner has got scrappy here over the last couple of minutes. And over now with Cormac Toner. Ball's played down the line. And Barry Shannon, who's probably been the star of the first half thus far. Shannon's pumped the ball and he's looking for, and the last couple of, and there's a very effective tactic being employed by Annaghmore at the minute. Shane Smith seems to be standing in front of his own. I know he's got the number 3 in his back, but he's not marking anybody at the minute. But really, he seems to be standing in position. He's trying to cut out the supply of ball to Jamar Hall in the corner, and that's been effective now over the last 5 minutes as we have a player down. Annaghmore player down. So Jamar Hall hasn't been the tactic very much for a Forkhill point of view is to get the ball to Jamar Hall, but they haven't been able to do that accurately in the last few minutes, and Shane Smith's had plenty to do with that. And don't forget, folks, get the comments in on Facebook and Twitter handle at armagh_gaa. And we hope you enjoyed the first game, which saw Chernonog in the replay finally seeing off the challenge of St Paul's. Chernonog have gone 19 games undefeated in Division 2. This ball's been played on, and it's as far as Daniel McQuaid rather, but he's put it wide. Chernonog, yes, they ran red in Division 2 this year. Annaghmore were the team that finished closest to them. Chernonog have made it into the intermediate final. They'll play Madden there. Annaghmore are looking to get into the junior final to join Clonmore. And if so much football ahead of us over the next 2 or 3 weeks. We'll be streaming the vast majority of it on Armagh TV, and certainly looking forward to that. Next weekend, an absolutely bumper weekend. Two senior semi-finals and intermediate final, as that ball's kicked out by the Forkhill goalkeeper Sean McDonald. And we've played the 30 minutes, only about 15 seconds I think left of injury time here. Well, that ball's been played in, miss-hit there by the number 5 Michael McNeice, and it's gone as far as Conor McCann. McCann's knocked it down to Oisin McKeever. McKeever got the goal earlier. And can Annaghmore add a point to that tally? And in fact they do. So Annaghmore finishing the half strongly here, and that in fact is the final play of the first half here in the TMET Armagh Junior Championship. Oisin McKeever got the Armagh Junior Championship. Oisin McKeever got the final point there. So at half time the score is Forkhill 9 points, Annaghmore 1-5. So we'll take a break here for half time, folks, but please join us for the second half of what will be no doubt a keenly contested match here in the athletic grounds, and very much all to play for at this stage. Slán go fóill.